Welcome to the WUG, guys. The WUG Podcast is about that feeling you get in business and life where you have no fear, no doubt, you can't fail. Welcome, guys, to the WUG Podcast. Welcome to the WUG, guys. This is episode 7 of the WUG Podcast. I'll tell you what. Today, I'm always fired up. We get that, right? It's redundant for me to tell you that I'm fired up. But this is one of my really good friends. And he and I have collaborated on things and shared ideas that are just out of this world. So please meet Camilo Padron. Camilo is what I call the connector man. So Camilo, thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited to be here, man, and share stories.
Share stories. I don't know what kind of stories are we going to share. But
I don't know, but you know, we'll talk about a couple
listen,
things that we've been involved with.
Let's get it right out there. Camilo is the son of Eduardo Padron, who is just recently won the Presidential Medal of Freedom. He is the president of Miami-Dade College.
That's correct. That's correct.
Correct. So normally when I meet guys like this, let's just be honest. When you meet someone who is the son of somebody who is so influential, has done so much for the community, you normally get an asterisk, what I call an asterisk, right? Somebody who born with a silver spoon. I met Camilo, and we'll go into how we met, and this guy's the opposite of that. I've never seen somebody work so hard, network so hard, and create more than this guy does. So I'm fired up, and the other reason I'm fired up is because he's always a well-dressed dude, and I'm overdressing him today. So I'm fired up about that.
Thank you.
So Camilo, let's go right into it, bro.
Let's do it.
How did we meet?
Dude, it was a unique opportunity to meet you, man. I remember when our friend Ed Weigel told me, you've got to meet this guy, Chris Corey. He's running a really cool ad agency, very alternative. We're one of his clients. And he's connected into the community. And at the time, I was looking to get involved more into the community, being that I was with a corporation for so long, and I wanted to venture out. And I remember you walked into the room, and it wasn't that madman spiel. You know, it wasn't like, oh, we have so many clients, we bill so many millions a year. You know, what do you bring to us? No, you came in with a different energy, a different mindset. You were open to ideas that I had when I was just exploring. And at the time, I was thinking to myself, you know what, this guy's like, I feel like you're like me. You know, you see in people, you believe in things that could be a possibility and opportunities. And that's kind of what I see in people, and that's what I look for in people.
Sometimes you have idea-gasms.
Yeah,
basically. Yeah. By the way, trademark that. Sometimes you just connect with people, and you and I connected right away.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you don't keep in touch with anyone else who is in that room.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
No.
But you and I have collaborated just sitting down and throwing across ideas, and you've given me a wonderful opportunity. So the Idea Center, which is downtown Miami, it's connected to Miami-Dade College.
Yes.
And you've allowed me to speak there.
I had to have you there. I had to. Your energy alone, like, I gotta have this guy speak.
I was so fired up to talk to these, such an array. They're young, there's old, but you know what? The enthusiasm is there, and they keep in touch with me.
Yeah.
And they ask me questions, and
you know what? And that's what it's all about. You know, you brought a level of an opportunity for it. You touched a student somehow, some way in that time that you were there, that speech that you gave. That they saw, wow, here's someone I can actually touch who's working in the industry that could possibly help me better myself or give me a direction in my career. That's what Miami-Dade College is about. And that's what I love about the institution, being obviously that it's a family and family environment that I've grown up with, as you mentioned, who I am. But, when the Idea Center came to play and the vision of building the Idea Center, this is something I wish we had done when I was 20 years old. I'd probably be a different person today.
Really? Please elaborate on that.
Because, when I was 20 growing up in college, and I had automatically an entrepreneurial mindset. I was an idea guy. My family thought, oh, you're crazy. You got to go out, you got to get a job, you got to, start.
By the way, it's idea-gasm now.
Okay, there you go. Exactly. Well, we're actually going to trade that mark. I'm going to trademark that. So
No, don't worry about it. There's actually somebody knocking on my front door at the moment.
Okay. Ignore it? Okay.
No, don't ignore it, man. The WUG is here to be legit. Okay. Victoria, would you mind, please, walking around the shop and finding out who is at the front door and why? So
interesting enough, when I was growing up, I went to film school, believe it or not. That's what I went to school for.
You went to film school?
I went to film school. And
so you're better at this than I am already, and you didn't tell me
No, I'll never be as good as you. You run the gamut here, bro. But I had gone to film school because I was a creative guy. And how do I combine creativity and business together? My family's like, you better know something about business because we are a family. We have businesses that we run here as a family. You got to have a business sense. When I saw film school, and I'm thinking, okay, I can do a little bit of creativity, but then I can also be like a producer, learn the business of movie making. So when I got accepted, which I never thought I'd get accepted, I got accepted to film school, and I'm thinking, okay, here I am, I'm on my way, go to UCF, and there was 2 tracks. There was the creative track of being a director, the creative guy, or being the producer, the business guy. I took the producer route. The best experience to start my career for anything that I've done today.
Really?
Today. I already told you my age. But I
didn't believe, by the way. Camila, take a shot at how old Camilo is. Camilo, take a shot.
45.
Fantastic.
Wow. That's the oldest we've heard so far, but that is actually wrong.
So
he's older than that. Now we won't go to his age, but he's older than that. So the Idea Center is something that has inspired me. Anytime I get invited, I am fired up to go there.
That's fantastic.
Because it's something that I didn't have, right? I didn't have. I hope my children have. It's something that, man, you guys have a different feel in there. It's a different feel. It's a feel of like opportunity.
Yeah.
And real opportunity.
Yeah.
Not just, we're going to teach you how to do this. You might actually end up with a business out of it.
Sure.
Do you remember the time that you walked me around?
Yeah.
And then we went into
the class.
The startup class.
Yeah. The prototyping class.
The prototyping class.
Yes.
And what happened? Somebody pitched a business.
Yeah.
And
you were right on it.
I was right on it.
Yeah.
I was all over it.
Yeah. He was like, you and I need to talk.
You and I need to
talk.
Call me. I think I'm going to fund your business.
Yeah.
That's what the Idea Center, I think, is about.
And I'm glad you saw it that way because that's really what it's for. It's carrying the mission of Miami-Dade College of creating opportunity. And here, the Idea Center is focused on not just a student, but anybody. It could be someone that's 40, 50 years old that wants to start a business, but they just don't know how. The Idea Center gives you and teaches you what are the things you need to look after to make your business successful. From beginning to validation to understanding what your target market is your product a market fit? That's what the Idea Center is about, and that's what I love about it.
Roger that. Now we're going to pivot because this podcast should be called Pivot.
Love it.
Okay. More than your connection to Miami-Dade College.
Yeah.
You're like the king of startups, basically, at this point. I went to your launch of We Liver.
Yep.
And that was the best launch I'd ever been to, right? Both mayors, just class act right away. And I want to connect that to what this podcast is about. Okay. This podcast is about something that has affected my life in an incredible way. As I've said before, and most people don't believe, I'm a nervous guy. I'm nervous.
I don't see it, but okay.
Yeah, no one does. No one does. But I identified a zone.
Okay.
And a zone that I get in, a trans that I get in, where I can't fail. I can't lose. I have no doubt I am going to win 100%.
It's a great mindset.
And you've seen me like that.
Yeah, I've seen you, yes.
Yeah, you've seen me like that. How does, and I call that the WUG. Okay. So now you're educated on why you're on this podcast, like everybody else who has no idea what this podcast is about, but you are still willing to do it, which I think is amazing. How has the WUG helped you, that zone? Have you identified it? How do you use it? How does it help you with your startups, man? Because your startups blow up, dude.
You know, I wake up every day with a different mindset. I'm going to be honest. It's a different mindset. There's no formula. You know, one day I'll wake up and I'll say, I'll be involved with a startup. I'm involved with a lot of projects. And I don't know, some are startups, some are college-based. I'm helping students out, something they have to get across or build. But every day I wake up with something different. It's a different formula. There's no set standard in the world that I'm in. One day I'll wake up and with WeLever, and we have to work on product today. Let's get our product to the level where it's got to go for market fit. Or I got to wake up and have the marketing hat on. Or I got to wake up and have a financial hat on.
Okay, I got to stop you. That is mindset. That's not the WUG.
What's the WUG?
That's what we're about to go into.
I like this. Okay.
Okay, so the WUG is kind of like a zone.
Okay.
I honestly believe it lasts about 2 hours.
Okay.
Right? It's that zone that you get in where you just can't fail. Right? Your confidence level is through the roof. It's like that thing that happens when in the middle of the workday you might not even recognize it, but it's there. And that's when you're closing deals. You have no doubt you are on top of it 100%.
Okay, you know my WUG is anytime I get a text, an email, or even a smile from a potential client or a potential opportunity. That's enough.
It switches it on.
That's enough to get me going. That's it.
I
get you to smile on something that we're talking about.
I love it.
I'll walk out of that room and I'll be like,
bro.
we got this.
I love it, dude.
We got this.
I love it. And you know what's great about this is, and that's why I just threw my jacket off, is because here it is, man. We're on episode 7, and I've gotten 7 different answers to what the WUG is.
Okay.
From 7 successful people, right? Because I think it's different for everybody.
It is. It has to be.
Right? For me, it's almost like a defense mechanism. It defends me from my nervousness. For you, it's feedback. For Madeline Marr, it was presence. For Matt Caldwell, it was, God, I don't know. Matt Caldwell probably just lives in the damn thing. The guy's, is intense all the time.
Yeah.
He said it was tenacity. I loved it.
That's great.
I loved it.
That's great.
Loved it.
Yeah, it's got to be different for everybody.
So for you, if somebody gives you positive feedback, it clicks that switch and you are on.
I'm on.
You're on 100%.
I'm on because then they've validated that I'm onto something.
Right.
I mean, and it may be something that doesn't really go further than tomorrow, but it's enough to give me the energy to do what I need to do to make other pieces of my puzzle come together.
Yes. I love this project. As you can tell, man. I've told you, I love this project because I've spent my entire adult life trying to be successful, right?
Well, you've been successful, man.
I wasn't looking for an ego stroke.
But I'm telling you.
Now I'm digging into it in a creative way, right? And I want to know what it is that does it for people, because for me, it's very different, right? So I loved your answer, man. Of course, your answer was going to be something fantastic because you do everything. Man, you got Value Doc going on, WeLever. Tell us a little bit about it. Just a sentence or two. Plug your projects.
No, great. So we'll start with Value Doc. Basically, I got together with, actually, it ended up being my cousin's husband. So it's family related. But he's been 25 years in healthcare. And came up to me one day, we met at Hillstones in the Gables, and tells me one day, I'm working on something with healthcare where we're going to provide a platform that helps the uninsured have significant discounts for treatment with practitioners in their local area. And I go, wow, what a great idea. Right. So he had actually, I need someone with your mindset, your marketing background. I'm looking for that partner if I can get you to come on board. Went back, did some research, and I saw the opportunities, and it was a no-brainer. When I saw the numbers of what's happening,
you guys are killing it
in healthcare. You see what's going on in healthcare in the U.S.
I've seen the WeLever numbers. You remember they gave me access so that I could take a look at it.
Right. So I saw that, and then now we're going now on 2 years, and the platform is growing. We're at about 150 plus doctors on the platform. Yeah. And we're now signing on with some key partners. I can't mention them today, but there's some key partners that is going to just take us from here to there.
Is there anyone that you do not know in South Florida?
Boy,
maybe Camilo. I think you just met Camilo.
we just met today. So
yeah,
this is a first. This is a first.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something that just came into my head because this is my podcast and I get to do what I want.
You can do what you want.
I believe that you are a true salesman. I think you can pretty much sell anything.
Oh, I thank you.
So I want to go head to head.
Okay.
Me versus you.
Let's go.
Now, since I just did this like completely off the cuff, I have no idea what we're gonna sell.
Okay.
All right. So what do we have in common that we both know about?
Well, we both have a marketing background.
Oh, there we go. All right. So you sell me your marketing, and I'm gonna sell you my marketing.
Oh God, really?
Go,
you're gonna put
Let's
me?
go,
You're gonna
baby.
put me to that test?
Woo!
All right.
I'm ready, dude. I'm fired up.
Oh man, this is great.
Come on. You got what
let's-
should we have? Like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, Camilo? No. I'm talking about to sell the product. 30 seconds.
Listen, at
Give it to me.
the end of the day, we could take these pair of glasses. Everybody has a pair of glasses. Every brand sells a pair of glasses.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, but what's the story behind the damn glasses? You know, what makes your glasses unique to the consumer that you're trying to target? What's that story? How are you going to make that story relevant to that person to make say, you know what, I like those glasses. Those are me. That's what I need to buy. And that's what I enjoy. I enjoy identifying that. I enjoy challenges that were what we pick a product. What's the story behind the product? Don't give me this thing that you're gonna go out there and knock on the door and go, oh, here's what we have. You know, it costs $9.99. You know, you need this. No, sell me on the story. What's the story that you have behind what you're going about? What is that vision that you have?
That was pretty good.
No,
Yeah,
I believe in stories.
You're pretty
I
good
believe
at what you do.
I believe everything needs to have a story behind it.
Yeah.
And then you pick the channels, you know, the marketing tactics of the channels that you want to distribute your stories to.
Oh, now you're going technical.
But I don't want to get technical today.
You
But
don't wanna get
I'm about the story. I've always been about the story. Remember, I come from film.
Here's what I would say about these sunglasses. Are you ready?
Go for it.
I believe that my marketing strategy will make you buy these sunglasses without ever knowing that these are the sunglasses that you needed. Because my pitch to you as a consumer was so good that guess what? You didn't even know you needed them.
Okay, I like that, but you got to give me a story.
You
You got to give me something. You got to give me something. You got to give me something.
I don't have to give you anything.
I walk into a store. Okay, we're gonna get into this now.
Now I'm ready.
Okay, let's go
Now
for
I'm
this.
fired up.
Okay, I'm walking into sunglasses.
We were selling.
I love
we
this.
were selling sunglasses to a client. I'm saying that my marketing strategy will be so good that the client, the customer, will not even know that they need them as they're buying.
Okay, and I love that tactic. I love that
Yes.
tactic. But let me throw something at you.
Okay.
I'm walking into Sunglass Hut.
Okay.
I felt like I'm walking down the mall. I gotta walk away with a pair of sunglasses. I lost my sunglasses. I need something cool, something new.
Right.
You're surrounded by over 200 different pairs of sunglasses at the store.
Yeah, I've been there.
How do you know which is the one that's you?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you how.
What's that one component that makes me go, I'll buy this one or A over B?
I'll tell you. Right. Your marketing campaign has to be so well thought out and so well targeted that they are attracted to that brand of sunglasses without even knowing that they're attracted to it. That's what sells.
Okay, I agree. But that campaign that you're talking about has to have a story.
You want to create this story? Let's go.
Go for it.
No, you're ready. Dale. Was that the right Spanish?
We're going data here. We're going 305 here. Okay. Yeah, you did it right. You did it perfect.
Give me the story.
You did it perfect. Look, for me as an individual, you want me I'm going to talk to you as a consumer now.
Okay.
You want me to buy a pair of sunglasses, all right? You've seen how I dress. You've seen how I kind of roll around.
Better than
you did. You outdid me today.
Well, then I took it off. But now you're better dressed.
But I do like fashion. I'm into fashion.
I'm with you there. Lately, I've been slacking a little bit, but
it's the little details. I get into it. I guess I call it a hobby, whatever you want to call it. So to me, how are you going to communicate to someone like me? You're going to throw me, a badass, a guy with a hot chick and the kind of car that I would be driving, maybe the kind of home I would kind of want to live in. You want to give me visuals that I foresee myself at, and by wearing these glasses, that's just a piece of that lifestyle. That's how you want to communicate to me.
Yeah. That has been done before.
But that's how I'm talking about me now.
A lot.
Okay, but I'm talking about me now.
But you're talking about you.
But
you're not the demo.
Let's go. Hold on a second. Hold on. Because maybe I'm a sports fan. Maybe I'm a football fan.
Maybe you are.
Maybe it's cool to see, an NFL player come out with a cool set of shades and a cool environment, where I would foresee myself. I always see that what resonates with the consumer, what resonates with me.
Yeah.
Your visuals.
Yeah.
Do I see myself in that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I not see myself in that picture? Then I'm not interested. Don't give me a picture with Versace glasses on a guy sitting on a wagon on a farm with a cow.
I
don't care if they're Versace.
I got you.
I ain't buying them.
I got you. You ready for me?
Go for it.
Here it is. So a pair of sunglasses like these, which are pretty typical, and they're pretty typical because I have a habit of losing sunglasses.
Yeah, okay.
And breaking
Welcome to the club.
Like
Mm-hmm.
welcome to the club, right? I see a pair of sunglasses like this, and I think, you know what? Let's differentiate what these sunglasses are, right? So anybody can get out of any car, whether it be a Porsche or a Ferrari or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And what I want to do is I want to show the consumer that these sunglasses, when you put them on, they now make you different. Okay.
Okay.
So they get out of whatever car
Mm-hmm.
is our demographic, and as they put on their sunglasses, the world changes.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So now you've been changed because of the product.
But we're talking about the same thing, if you think about it. We're talking about the same thing because we're creating a fantasy world that we kind of want to be a part of. I just gave it to you from a different angle. Show me the picture where I can have a piece of that. And I'll put that on, and I will feel like I'm a piece of that. I may not have it all. I may not have the Porsche, like you say, or I may not have the big mansion. But I got a piece of it. I feel good with myself about it.
But yours is like they already have them on, and they get out of the car, and they look good or whatever. Mine is as they put them on, the world changes.
Okay. All right.
Right. So now I've connected with them personally, and now when they go into that store, they choose those sunglasses without even thinking about it because their world changes when they pick those sunglasses.
And you know what's interesting enough? We're talking about sunglasses, and
I love it.
And today's technology, we're gonna be talking. We're gonna have the same conversation a few years from
I
now,
love it.
where you are gonna put those glasses on, and you're literally going to see the world change.
They keep trying. All right. We're going to pivot again.
Go for it.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Every time we've met,
Yeah.
like had lunch, whatever, blah blah blah. We've talked about a million projects.
Great times.
Okay, why haven't we collaborated on a project yet together? Straight up,
Dude, I think it's been fit.
we haven't had.
We haven't found that particular fit. We've opened doors to different opportunities.
We have.
You've introduced me to people. I've introduced you to people.
Yeah. We're like networking.
We're networking
kings
here
between each other.
Right.
I'm not calling myself a networking.
But I
king.
think
you may be, but
a lot of it. No. I think we've dabbled in different areas,
Why not?
and I think it comes to the right fit. Just because you know a lot of people, you have a lot of connections you can make on your side or on my side or person C over there, doesn't necessarily
is there
mean
a person over there? Because that would be weird.
not really. But not necessarily. I think means that there's an instant collaboration. I think there always has to be fit. Like there's a product fit into the market. I think there's also a fit for the collaboration. Look, I go every month where I have 2 or 3 projects that I put on my table. Someone needs help here. Someone needs there. You know what I'm talking about.
I understand. Yeah, you get pitched like 100 projects.
There you go.
Yeah,
so you have to know what's the fit.
Right.
And let me tell you something. Some of the opportunities that have come my way have been amazing. I'm thinking, wow, this is huge. It's backed financially. This is something I could just dive into.
That's important, by the way.
It is important. But believe it or not, I've turned down a few because for different reasons.
Right. I got the 5-minute shot from her about 2 or 3 minutes ago. This is what I want, man. You're somebody I highly respect. Okay? I want you to give me 1 minute of what drives Camilo Padron to go to the top. What does it? What does it? Don't BS me, man. Give me what it is.
Dude, it's my inner passion. It's my inner passion to wake up every day and make a difference. I need to feel that I made a difference in my day, whether to myself or someone that I touched. if I feel that I've touched someone and I was able to help them succeed in some direction that they're going on, that to me is a high. And my inner passion is just to succeed and be able to build on something that is not just for me, but builds on something that's socially, I guess what's the word I'm looking for? It's socially engaging, and something that I can also teach my kids. I have kids.
I was just about to interrupt you. Right there. Until you said kids. It's your kids, man. I've hung out with you a bunch of times. Yeah. What drives you is...
I was going to get there.
There you go.
So,
I interrupted you.
You interrupted me, but
yes, I did.
The reason I brought that in first is because of that. Then I put together, because I want to leave something for my kids. I want them to see what it takes to find something that you're passionate about and take that drive to make you do what you have to do. You know, everybody has a different storyline.
And I was going to interrupt you just because you didn't give me the answer I wanted, and I'm, not a good interviewer, and I just want what I want. Okay. But when you said kids, that's everything. Every meeting I've had with you, you bring up your kids and leaving them a legacy and leaving them that, and I think that's what drives you, man.
Yeah.
I think that's what gets you up. That's what makes you you. That's what makes you, we had a conversation. Can I release it?
Sure, go ahead.
Before the thing?
Sure.
About, I was like, Camilo Padron is probably the best networker in Miami. And I asked you a question, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Can I release that question?
Go ahead.
All right. I said, if you wanted to, could you have two individuals, and I won't name them.
Don't name them.
Who are highly, highly, highly difficult to show up.
Yes.
Show up right here in 30 minutes. And what'd you say?
I said, yes, I could.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could. Camilo Padron, thank you so much, dude. It's always wonderful. I love having you in my house for the first time.
This has been great. I appreciate you having me on board.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Anytime, man. You can count on me anytime.
This is great, dude. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to episode 7. Please watch this. Me and Camilo going back and forth on the sunglasses. You want to talk about years of marketing experience going back and forth? That was amazing. All right, everybody. Have a great one.